She was the master teacher. Her classroom, the beautiful Rumpel Memorial Church that is behind me. I cannot begin to tell you how she influenced my life and literally the lives of hundreds of other children of Blowing Rock. Her name? Annie Ludlow Cannon. You know, Annie Cannon dedicated her life to religious studies and helping the less fortunate. Through her Good News Bible School and her classroom teaching here at Rumpel Memorial, she taught the Bible to many, many of us, and we were enthralled. But perhaps more importantly is she conveyed a spirit of love and goodwill which indelibly shaped everybody that knew Annie Cannon. Born on December 9th, 1887 to Dr. Jacob Lott Ludlow, a Pennsylvania engineer, and his wife Myra. She and two sisters grew up in Winston-Salem. She received a liberal arts degree from Agnes Scott College in Atlanta, Georgia. One spring day, while riding on a local passenger train, she met the man of her dreams in young, dashing Joseph Franklin Cannon. Joseph was the son of J.W. Cannon, a native of Concord and one of the founders of the Cannon textile empire. You know, the future of Blowing Rock was forever changed in 1927 when Joseph and Annie Cannon built Miramichi, their summer home located in Mayview Park. Shortly after completion of Miramichi, and Miramichi means happy retreat, Annie Cannon began hosting Sunday evening hymn singings, which were open to everyone in the Blowing Rock community. Annie Cannon was dedicated to the improvement of life in Blowing Rock. During the 1940s, she was instrumental in starting the Blowing Rock Negro Community Church on Possum Hollow Road. She was a leading supporter of Grandfather Home for Children, where buildings are actually named in her honor. You know, for me and many others, she will always be fondly remembered as the Bible teacher whose life exemplified the teachings of Christ. Her talent and gift for teaching were obvious, and she gained recognition as a master teacher from the Child Evangelism Fellowship. She dedicated her teaching to the children of Blowing Rock. Mrs. Cannon's teaching involved the use of scene-a-felts, a method by which felt figures were placed on a flannel board as a Bible story was told. We children sat spellbound as Mrs. Cannon wove her magic from Genesis through Revelations. She also reached out beyond the church to share her teachings with Camp Sky Ranch for crippled children, the Hebron Colony for alcoholic men, and Grace Colony for alcoholic women. Annie Ludlow Cannon loved spending time in her beautiful flower gardens at Miramichi. She also enjoyed horseback riding and was an accomplished equestrian well into her 70s. She was a faithful supporter of the Blowing Rock Charity Horse Show. She was a true friend to everyone in Blowing Rock, no matter your class or standing in the community. She reached out and touched everybody in Blowing Rock, and that was so important. I think her greatest gift was the example that she set in the community. Her example was one of kindness and love and interest in all levels of our town. She died in Blowing Rock, her beloved Blowing Rock, on March 10th, 1965. And just 5 years later, the leadership of Rumpel Memorial dedicated the new education building in her honor, the Annie Ludlow Cannon Education Building. How appropriate was that to do? So she's not only memorialized here at Rumpel Memorial, she is also memorialized in the beautiful Annie Ludlow Cannon Gardens that is located across the street from Broyhill Lake in Mayview. What an incredible lady.